Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to renamed podcast number whatever 180 whatever. We can't rename the
Yeah,
Okay, so we're the 183 podcast. There you go.
the
I was
183 podcast.
featuring myself, D Black. Rex is in the background somewhere there. I don't know if he's gonna
Yeah.
chime in. So I was thinking of doing the whole renaming thing. So I just went, you know what? WWE doesn't say, World Wrestling Federation Monday night. I mean, World Wrestling Entertainment Monday Night Raw. It's just WWE. So I was like, you know what? Why don't we just say the OTH podcast? But
No, fuck that, cause I don't want to go that MTV route, man. And
But-
that WWE route.
we'll still be cock blocked by the same thing that is hindering our search results now. Because there is an OTH podcast that talks about One Tree Hill.
Oh, fuck that.
This is our biggest competition. Like, this is Naz's fault for just
Hold up, is
no
that-
man, One Tree Hill.
Is that still a show?
No,
Oh,
people
Yeah,
just talk about
consistent
it.
at all.
People just talk
How
about
did your show and you ain't here? The hell?
it. Naz named the show it was an awesome name, but it's just so many problems. So many problems. But now we need Naz to come up with another thing. Unless I just use. Honestly, I said something on Twitter yesterday.
Titties in the Bake podcast.
No, not titties in the bank.
I'm assuming it was that other thing when they was like, oh no, but that could have been a pay-per-view name or some shit.
Yeah, I said running the gauntlet. And then Naz was like, I still hear the music in the background. He cut the
I
music.
cut it. I just cut it, nigga. Who cares, nigga? I regulate that shit, yo. You can hear you.
No, it sounded like I'm rapping on it or something. But yeah, I said running the gauntlet. And then I was like, I couldn't sleep last night at all. So I have a shitload of time. And I'm like, that kind of applies to our show because we're running down a set of topic for the week.
Mm-hmm.
So our wrestling week, running down a bunch of topics. We're running the gauntlet.
Yep.
Just a thought. We have till the end of the year. But that name is stuck in my head for potential rebranding for next year.
Here's the thing: if we do switch it, most likely I'm just gonna fucking still call it episode whatever the fuck, because I'm not starting off with number one, nigga. Like, no, nigga.
No, we're still doing it again. We're just a rebrand. We just need it. Yeah, no big deal.
It is
WWE will
easy to
start
me
off-
because I still have all that bullshit. It won't take that long for me to fucking do this shit.
I was thinking because when I said and then Naz was like, "That's a good show name." I'm like, "It is." Let's just hope he doesn't give that to Freelance Wrestling and then make a pay-per-view out of it. Because then we're gonna have some problems. Naz, how you doing? Anyway, we gotta talk about some shit. We gotta talk about some history, or should we say herstory?
Oh yeah,
The form of
evolution.
Yep, Stephanie McMahon. It couldn't be Paige. The female manager they have. Nah.
Hey, but Stephanie's the commissioner, nigga.
Stephanie had to show up like, "Hi guys." Well, I just made it sound like Paige.
Paige here.
Also,
Stephanie here.
Stephanie's voice got deeper as she got older, as opposed to
Here's the thing: when she was younger, her voice was fucking annoying as hell as a hill. My husband, I was like, nigga.
And now that bitch is out there. We're here for the WWE. Like, okay, all right.
Hey, man.
She has a really deep voice.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
And they had the entire Raw locker room out, men and women, and they told the women to step forward. And Nikki Cross was there for some reason. We still don't know. And
She gonna be on the pay-per-view, nigga.
And then Stephanie announced October something.
23rd. That's a guess. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that.
23rd.
Yeah, 23rd, nigga.
23rd.
Mm-hmm. What's happening?
They're gonna have-
WWE's first all-women's pay-per-view.
Yep, first all women's.
So I actually have something to say about this.
Mhm.
I've seen this on Twitter, and one thing I can say is that what kind of pisses me off a little bit is that you have so many people out here that are so ignorant. They're like, "What the fuck is this shit? Like, why? This is just feminism. This is just this. This is just this." Like, fam, let them have that. Just let them have it. Like, it's not like I could see if it was like the 90s. You know what I mean? Like the wrestling, the women, and not to shit on any of the women that was wrestling in the 90s because a lot of them were talented, but shit is not going as ham as it's been lately. Like the female wrestlers deserve that shit. Like, they have been going in, and their matches have been entertaining. That's the thing that I want to say. Like I said, no disrespect to any of the older, wrestlers that they have talent. It wasn't that captivating. It was boring.
Yeah, now I can actually fill in a pay-per-view.
Now, hell yeah! Now they're fucking. They have matches that are better than the dudes.
Yeah,
and it's like, I don't see why people are complaining about it. For the ones that are complaining, let them have their fucking shine, man. Why? It sounds fun, and it just sounds like something that's moving forward. I know a lot of people always want to be like, "Oh, feminism taking place." Da, 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 da. Man, look, women have as much right as anybody else, and I don't want to get political right now, but I'm just saying, let them have their moment, man. I think this is going to be fun.
Here's the thing. This is the only thing that I hope doesn't happen. Because I just want to ask you this. Rex, did you see the first women's all women's Royal Rumble?
I think I did. Was that at WrestleMania?
No, that was at
the Rumble.
That was at Royal Rumble.
This year. This just past January.
I think I seen it. I don't remember.
Which was won by Asuka.
Yeah, but all I'm going to say is I'm all good with the Evolution pay-per-view. I just don't want Stephanie McMahon to be on comment. Actually, no, not even just Stephanie McMahon. No, I don't care if she's on commentary. I just don't want anybody on commentary like every 5 minutes talking about something, making history. Something, making history. Something, historical moment. Like, that's what happened during the Women's Royal Rumble. Like, every 5 minutes, it was making history.
This is history.
Yeah.
We're making history. Man. We're making history. It's funny because they're not. This actually has been done countless times. In fact, Impact did it first in terms of the America. They had knockdown.
Yeah, they had wasn't it just like they one night only pay-per-view events?
Knockout to Knockdown 2012. Actually really good too.
But you know that they're not gonna acknowledge.
They do acknowledge TNA now.
Yeah, they have TNA footage that they showed during the Table for Three and stuff.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And of course, all Japan, Japan has women's federations everywhere that have pay-per-views.
Because the founder of TNA, Jeff Jarrett, just got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Jeff Jarrett is also a champion in Mexico.
Oh, shout out Jeff Jarrett, man. No, I just want to say real briefly, for those that don't know, whoever listened to this, I know a lot of y'all probably going to be like, why the fuck am I even here? I have not got a chance to really catch up on wrestling this much, but I like hearing, the new news, and every time I get on Twitter, I see certain things. So I'm not all the way out the loop, but yeah, this is interesting. I just wanted to put that in there.
That show takes place on the 28th of October. It will feature 50 women so far, and the Raw and SmackDown and NXT Women's Championships.
They have 50 women in their roster?
They're going to have past...
Not on their main rosters. They're going to be using...
Okay. Plus, they said it's going to have past, present, future.
I was like, what the fuck?
Also, the finals of the Mae Young Classic will take place. So, Io Shirai gets to win it in an arena, and she's going to win it. I don't care
come on, man. You're going to have to...
Io Shirai.
We still talking about Mae Young, though? That's still a thing?
That's the name of the tournament.
I think you confusing her with Moolah.
Oh, it was Moolah. I'm sorry.
Moolah.
Moolah. The fabulous Moolah Battle Royal.
Okay.
Yeah, Io Shirai is winning the Mae Young Classic.
Gotcha.
Just letting you guys know. That's a spoiler.
Come on, man. You gotta diversify. It can't just be two Japanese.
No,
you gotta diversify your bonds.
I don't got bonds. My only bond is Io Shirai. He's gonna win the Mae Young Classic. Spoiler.
Hold on. Who won the first one again?
Kairi Sane.
Nigga, I thought it was... Why? I'm bugging y'all. I thought there was one before that, yo. That's why.
No, man. The inaugural one was Kairi Sane.
I was like, nigga, who won the first?
Kairi Sane beat Shayna Baszler.
Yeah. But now Shane is the champion.
Yeah, Shane is the champ. Ain't that some shit?
And she does the role very well. It seemed like all them fucking 4 horsewomen... Whoa, from the 2 I've seen so far.
Yeah, they just have it.
Yeah.
Like, they have it. Whatever it is that they say in wrestling, because no one can ever explain what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
They both have it. It's amazing. I guess you have to take MMA and then, go to the WWE. That's what you got to do. Okay, so Monday Night Raw. The inevitable happened that we knew was going to happen. And the form is that Roman Reigns
is
getting another shot
at Brock Lesnar.
Yep. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
See, Rex, even when you take a break from things and come back to it, No.
Are you kidding me, dude? Is this the main event?
Probably.
It's definitely.
Yo, here's the thing. I'm gonna put this in
God,
perspective
bro,
for you, Rex.
bro.
Here's the thing. When he became #1 contender for Brock Lesnar again, he beat the person in the #1 contenders match that he just lost against at the last pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
So they just made the pay-per-view match completely useless.
Bobby Lashley beats him at Extreme Rules the very next night. They're like, we need a #1 contender. I'm like, what the fuck was that match for? Oh, we're going to have a series. We're going to have 2 triple threat matches. And the people that win those triple threat matches are the same 2 dudes that just had that match together the night before. And now this week, they have the match, and then Roman wins, and now he goes on to face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm dead. It's so crazy. I was thinking like earlier today. That's crazy that you say that. Earlier today, I was like, thinking on WrestleMania, how the whole WrestleMania. I'm talking about the whole WrestleMania was lit until that last.
Just drained the hell out the crowd.
My God, like the whole vibe. You can tell the energy in the vibe shifted. Like everything was it just died, and I was just like, dude, this match is so fucking boring.
They don't know how to sell a show anymore. No. That's crazy. They're like, the worldwide leader in entertainment. Wrigley Brothers doesn't exist, so now it's WWE, and they don't know how to send the crowd whole happy on the biggest show of the year. Which
they don't want to.
And the thing is, that's where a lot of people start to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a lot of people, or they just don't watch wrestling at all, and then they still watch WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
So that is just like a combination of new potential, old viewers, people that just want a reason to come back, and they just throw that out there.
It just blew.
That's why I'm happy I started watching New Japan at Wrestle Kingdom, because I got the best that they had to offer, and I was like, yep, I'm staying around.
Here's the thing, though.
This is for me.
It's going to be a match that we don't want to see, but I'm pretty sure it's going to end with Braun as champion.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman?
Yeah, Braun Strowman. He's the money in the bank holder.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
okay.
So he can hold on to that shit until the end of SummerSlam and then come into the match and win it. I hope so. Please just give me.
Except with Braun's character, he wouldn't even need to wait, yo. You just show up.
Go in the match, yeah. Beat the shit out of probably Roman. Because if they do that, Brock isn't going to get pinned.
Right.
Unless they just have Strowman pin him and then fucking Brock's just going.
The favoritism is real.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Like, it's insane how, people that actually drew for WWE didn't get that kind of schedule.
So that's crazy.
Like, Stone Cold was like, what, manager, sheriff, and he showed up every week.
Mm-hmm.
It was just, I'm a sheriff only when Eric Bischoff fucks up. No, he was out there with a fucking ATV every week, just wreaking havoc for people that fucked with him. And Stone Cold sold tickets. Stone Cold sold out stadiums and arenas, and even he didn't get a schedule like that. Brock Lesnar just like, I'm gonna be here. Well, once 3 times a year. He's only defended the belt. What's the actual number from last year to this year? I had it.
I don't know about the whole number, but I know since WrestleMania, he's only defended it once.
He's defended it once.
That's terrible.
That was at the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And the shit I don't understand is just that, like, I don't know why they have so much favoritism for him and Roman Reigns. Like, no disrespect to Roman Reigns or anything, but it's just
it's not working.
They're just shoving Roman Reigns down our throat, and a lot of people are just like, at this point in time, like, yo, stop it. Like, we don't want this. Okay, it's obvious people don't like him. I respect him, but it's like, get that man off of that high horse that you got him on. It just
cut that bitch off.
Here's the thing, yo. It started off with people actually liking Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
and then,
they did at first, yeah.
Except then there was the whole them super building him up, and him like when it was supposed to be Daniel Bryan's time, they put Roman in that spot, and then there was the whole. Like, when they first really started pushing him, they were trying to make him cut promos exactly like The Rock. I think that's what was annoying people.
Suffering, succotash, son.
Yeah, that was that. Oh my god! I just pinched the top of my nose. People are just so disappointed, bro. Like, oh my. What the fuck? Not the top
Calling
part.
Sheamus tater tots.
Bro, that shit was annoying.
Sparkle crotch.
Yeah.
No,
It was
Sparkle crotch was Seth Rollins.
It was funny when The Rock came out and he put his hand up and people still booed
And they
The
still
Rock.
booed him. And he's like,
He looked so confused. The Rock was so confused.
was like,
Like,
"What?
He was like, no.
I haven't heard that in years.
Because it was, like, here's the thing. It was in front
Was
of
it my
they did
movie?
they tried to pull that shit in front of a Philadelphia crowd.
Yeah, they
It's
tried.
like, yeah, they cheered when The Rock came out, but other than that, no, they wasn't going for
Not
that.
rocking. It's just no. I don't know what they can do to save Roman Reigns at this
I was going to
point.
say,
He can't be
if that
saved.
isn't the biggest hint that that's not going to work out, you have The Rock
Yeah.
coming out here and lifting up his hand, and they're still going to boo the hell out of him.
Just put him in the back, man. It's just literally people just don't want it. You got people that like him, but it's just come on, man. Stop shoving it down our
That's going to
throats.
be our main event at SummerSlam, most likely.
Yeah,
over,
I'm sorry.
It's going to be a main event over the absolute blockbuster of
AJ
Samoa Joe
Styles
and AJ Styles.
yeah.
I don't understand.
See, that's the same thing at WrestleMania. Fucking AJ Styles and Shinsuke
Shinsuke.
should have been the fucking. You know what? That's why I turn it off. I'm turning.
Mind you,
it off.
WWE,
I'll
the
log
WWE
off.
Championship is the championship. It's
Yeah.
not-
I'm done after that. I'm like, oh, that's
Like
coming up.
the Universal Championship can't even go to kindergarten yet. It's that young, you know. It's not even not even 4.
Yeah, I tuned out after that, bro.
Like 3, isn't it?
I'm
3 years
dead.
old. 2015? No, 20. 16?
I don't know. Yeah, I think it was 2016.
Yeah, 2016. 2016. That was the brand split. Not even And the WWE Championship has to take the back seat.
Cut that bitch off.
Yeah, I don't get it. Okay, so Bailey and Sasha Banks. I don't get it.
What about him?
I told you, yo, let's Bolution, nigga.
Yeah, they're gonna.
That's Bolution.
Yeah, they went from hating each other and beating the shit out of each other, and now they're friendly again.
Yeah,
They're butt
fucking.
buddies.
Because Sasha's like, no, I don't hate you, Bailey. And
Oh,
I'm
I
not
love
trying to-
you.
I love you.
Okay.
And then they like showed the whole montage of that bullshit from like the week before, and then they were just like, they just had like this weird ass smile between them, yo. I'm like, yo, I ain't
Bailey,
never
was it
seen
awkward?
two. In a way, yeah.
Okay.
Bailey, you fucking or not? What the fuck?
Yo, hey, we're not doing that.
I've been doing my damnness for like a month. Shit. The fuck?
I ain't never seen two females smile at each other like that. And just be
Yeah,
like,
they
we're
just
best
saying,
friends.
we're best buddies. I've seen her do like, wait, what? Like, okay. I mean, if this is just one of them, you know, playing cool until they do something, that'd be
Yeah.
great. But if they're really just gonna have that whole shit just to be buddy hole pals again, I'm like, what's the fucking
I was like, well, yeah, what was the fucking
yeah,
point? I was
what's
like,
the fucking
yo,
point?
it's like what on 3 or 4 different occasions, yo, they beat the shit out of each other backstage or something.
You all
Fucking
wrong,
Bailey
we settle
jumped
things
fucking
with
Sasha after a damn match for
Yeah.
no reason to beat the shit out of her.
Got
Said
sent
you
to
ain't
counseling.
shit.
Jesus.
Got
Yeah.
sent to
And
counseling.
now they're scissoring.
And they're gonna
Yeah.
scissor at Evolution
Yeah,
or WrestleLabia.
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 Yeah,
Ah, see what I did there? All right,
That's
no,
fine.
yeah,
That's
anyway.
What else can we talk about? Natalia faced Mickey James. That went nowhere. Mickey James won that shit. I don't know what the hell's
I forgot she was back.
going on. Elias tried to sing for the entire night because his new album came out, and literally nobody let him.
Which is trash. That John is trash.
Nobody let him. Tyler Breeze had a rematch against Mojo Rawley. We all know how that went out. Because, this dude did a sit-down Alabama Slam now.
Oh, Mojo. Yeah.
Yeah, he did a sit-down Alabama Slam. I was like, oh, shit.
So why the hell did they just have Mojo randomly go from beating the shit out of Noah Jose every week to beating the shit out of Tyler Breeze every week?
Mm-hmm. And he says he's no longer doing the hype thing anymore, so...
Yeah, he's
I guess
not.
he's-
He don't
yeah,
stay
he's
hyped.
focused.
He stays focused.
He's focused.
I don't get focused. I stay focused.
Yeah, impossible. No one can stay focused. You gotta have downtime during a day.
Nah, man, get that Ritalin, my nigga.
Yeah.
Wow. We do not promote drug use on the show.
What you mean? I did a whole show on drugs for half a year.
Mm.
Yeah, and I had to step back. I had to go back and listen to it because I don't remember shit. Anyway, Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre went to DQ. Why? This is the type of matches that could sell out a show. But we still got a tag match. because Kurt Angle had to get his holla 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 on
Yeah, shit. Yeah.
and make this into
What?
Balor
That's
and
what,
Rollins
because
versus
that's what
Ziggler
fucking
McIntyre.
Teddy Long always did, yo. When shit got interrupted for a singles
Holla,
match,
holla,
yo.
holla. Can I
A
holla,
light
holla, holla,
bulb went out
holla,
of his
holla,
head. Hold on a minute now, players.
Yeah.
holla, 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 holla. Can I
This is
holla?
gonna be
Can I
a
holla?
tag team match. Like, he loved tag team matches.
Yeah, tag team match.
He loved
And
having.
evidently, with Teddy Long, Ric Flair did not like him, and he was racist. That was just a
How
side
come no
note,
one
but now
makes
he's a
the
Ric
tag team
Flair
match
trip.
joke with a Gato from New Japan? Seeing as how he always has tag matches to kick off his pay-per-views.
That's different, yo. When they do it over there, it makes sense.
Yeah, everyone gotta get their time. Yeah.
And that's the only time when you actually see unity within the damn stables in fucking New Japan to begin with. Is in tag
Also,
team
the young
matches.
lions get to learn.
Yeah.
They get that nice experience. Love the young lion system. I love that system a lot. Like that, just not having lower promotion. I mean, they have their own shows every couple months, but just throw them in there with the big people. Have them learn right in front of everybody. Like NXT is cool. I love the NXT brand, but that's how WWE did it before. Sometimes if somebody debuted or they just has, hey, all right, here you go. Is that Gowan? Hey, you want to get your leg pulled out by Roddy Piper? No. Oh, let's do it. Oh, okay.
Let's get it.
Yeah. And got thrown down a set of stairs by Brock Lesnar. I don't know how you faked that, but
Yeah, that was
that
was
fucking
different,
threw him down the stairs.
Yeah, he went.
I was like, oh shit.
Like, look, man, I'm gonna go in.
Fuck.
Yeah. He's like, look, man, I'm gonna be rough. I'm like, all right, no, it's no problem. Throw the man down a whole flight of stairs.
A whole flight of stairs. No problem. No biggie.
Yeah, before he had his fucking match with him, and he was like, yeah, I'm going to break your other leg.
Mm-hmm.
To a nigga who only has one leg to begin with.
Yep.
So his mom was crying, bro. Like,
Yeah. Emotionally driven
Jesus.
storylines. You don't get those anymore.
Nope.
Yeah. Like, WWE
WWE is like, they're just afraid. I don't know if it's they're afraid, they just don't want to do it anymore. If it's the sponsors, if it's the network, I don't know what it is, man. Because I mean, they were doing that shit on Channel 9 on UPN.
I honestly think they complacent just playing off of their name, and because
They
people,
don't have anything. People just gonna tune in regardless.
Yeah, and because people fucking don't even like a lot of people I know don't primarily get the network for the pay-per-views and are doing it for the catalog. They just fucking coast off of that. So
what was that, man?
he was saying me when I said people who just buy the network for the catalog and not primarily.
I don't pay $10 for the live stream. I pay $10 to watch all the old shit that I watch.
Man, niggas need money, man.
Yeah, I paid $10 to live in the past.
Stop living in the past.
Nah, man, it was more fun.
Nigga, back in the day, yo, I was over there watching like all these old ass fucking nigga. I was watching the Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan from fucking WrestleMania, whatever the fuck.
Damn.
Like back in the day on Daily Motion.
What if it was actually called that WrestleMania, whatever the fuck?
What the fuck?
Hey, they said fucking Vince was trying to eliminate the numbers at the end of the WrestleMania. That's why they got rid of the Roman numerals.
So it doesn't sound dated.
Yeah.
Shit.
They replaced it with the play sign that first year.
Yeah. It said, here's the thing, yo, it's like that same shit because I remember Dana White said he was trying to get away from them naming the UFCs, but like media kept doing it, so they had to keep calling it UFC.
It would only make sense. What else would they do?
Yeah, they're gonna run out of names. The way they pushed out pay-per-view.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
WWE avoids it by not, they use the same names throughout the like every year.
Yeah.
Like once the new year starts, they start the names over again. Imagine if WWE had to come up with a different name every single time. They'd be out. They'd be out of a. And now UFC does fight nights. They do.
Yeah, it said they don't want people naming the fight nights, but niggas be naming the fight. Numbering the fight nights too.
Because they do UFC on Fox, UFC fight night.
Yeah.
UFC numbers like
we on UFC on Fox 30.
Yeah, like you guys put out a lot of shit. You have to use numbers. There's no way you're gonna come up with
There used to only be a UFC event like at most once every month. Now
once
it's
a
like
month. Now they're just pumping
week.
out.
Sometimes they come out with 2 on the same day.
Yeah, 2 on the same day, like 1 in the morning, like early afternoon, because they're in a different country, and like, all right, tune in later tonight for another one in Vegas. Like, damn, you guys are really, really pumping out this shit. Okay, SmackDown. Randy Orton kicks off the show, giving everybody the answer to why the fuck he decided to put his finger in Jeff Hardy's earlobe.
And it's to the fucking thing that the Hills like to go to a lot. Each and every single one of you.
Tells everyone the reason he did it was because they need to look in the mirror. Because of everybody saying that he busted his ass for 16 years. And he's been in one company, yet he doesn't get any respect. He doesn't get the respect he deserves. Because he doesn't paint his face like an idiot. He doesn't change the color of his merchandise. He's not an indie performer. Saying that he paid his dues and started out as a legend killer. But he's not going to let the fans beat them because they are the legend killer. While he is the legend. So he's going to stop fucking around and he's going to do what he needs to do, and that's fuck up everybody that they like. Starting with Jeff.
Yo, but it's crazy though because like during that promo he also said something, and then when I looked around after he said it, I was like, yeah, he's if you don't want to count Brock Lesnar, he's kind of right. He was like, yeah, I'm the only one from my era still here.
Everyone came and went.
Yeah, John Cena ain't really there no more.
Yeah, John Cena.
Yeah, he'll come back every now and then, but
but
Orton's
there every week though.
Miz is kind of still from that era, right?
No, he can't.
He came a little bit after, but kind of still the same.
The 2004 Tough Enough.
Yeah, kind of. That's kind of still the same.
But when did he start like on the main roster after Tough Enough?
2000. Well, counting
like when he started wrestling, not when he was just a host of SmackDown.
2000 late 2005.
Really? Damn, it's been that long? Shit.
I think it was late 2005, 06 when he started with his weird little hair shit. I think it was late 05, 06, yeah. Because that was around the time they brought back ECW.
That was...
Yeah, 06 it was...
It says 06, yeah.
Yeah, 06, yeah. So I remember he was in the original ECW. And not the original ECW, but, before it went all... Yeah, we're just the third brand for everybody else to show up.
Hold up. No. Wait. Was it in 06 though? Let's see. No, let's see. He was still a host in June.
So was it 07?
I think it was still in 06. I'll try to get an exact date though. In-ring competition on September 06.
There you go. You see? Yeah, he was on the Tough Enough that was won by Daniel Puder.
But wasn't it like Orton and Cena around like 02 or something though?
Yeah, Orton and Cena, yeah, 02. The infamous OVW class. Batista, Lesnar, Shelton, Orton, Cena.
Okay, so let me ask a question, just a sidestep. Just since I haven't been in the loop. Oh God, what's his name? What's the big black guy's name again?
There's a couple of them.
No, the guy that came back. Is he still there? Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley, yeah.
Yeah, that's who Reigns beat on Monday to go to SummerSlam.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they were both feuding for it. They had a pay-per-view match, which Lashley won, and they completely scrapped that victory the night after and had the 2 triple threat matches, which was won by Ramen Noodles.
Gotcha. I mean, I think with Randy Orton, he had a lot of hype at one point, and that hype was it felt like it just diminished. It just went. So, if he comes back with this shit, I just hope. I don't know. Do you think it's too late for him to get that hype back?
No, I just feel like
everybody has the same opinion on Orton. It's when Randy Orton actually gives a shit about what he's doing, he's like one of the best. But a lot of times he's just not invested in shit.
Yeah, he just phones it in.
Yeah. So he's like mellow, pretty much. Got you.
I mean, hopefully
That's
now,
what
since he has like this heel persona again, he can, just be dastardly and do shit in the match,
Yeah.
Like Shinsuke, Shinsuke didn't give a shit about winning stuff. He just want to hit people in the nuts. But
Yeah.
Randy just want to,
But Shinsuke is like, he has a lot of charisma, and you can tell he puts his all into it. Like with Randy, it's like either you get a hit or a miss. Like I said, it's like you're gonna get a good game or you're gonna get an F. So yeah.
Yo, but if you look at like the way that Orton was acted and like when Shinsuke was up the ramp from last week when he beat the crap when Orton beat the crap out of Jeff Hardy, he said, "Where's Shinsuke?" And if you listen to his promo, I think he was planning on beating the shit out of Shinsuke too.
Yeah.
Damn.
Where's Shinsuke?
He want all the smoke.
Yeah.
So where does the former #1 contender for the WWE Championship a week ago do 2 weeks later?
What?
Lose to Andrade Almas on SmackDown.
I don't know who that is. Really?
Yeah. But they're building. There's a story in there.
Okay.
And that we might not have any more Rusev Day. At least not with Aiden English.
But every day is Rusev Day, and I thought they just officially made it a day in Tennessee, motherfucker. What happened?
Tennessee?
Yeah.
Tennessee?
Kane.
Oh, God.
It's because of Kane. Kane had a picture that declared a certain day.
Rusev and Lana are living out there, too.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess, because Tennessee is the best place to have shit like that.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm happy that Almas is getting some steam, but I don't want Rusev Day to split up. It's bittersweet.
They shouldn't, man. I was like, yo, I don't know what it is with WWE where they feel like they can't have two like good acts going on at the same time.
I don't get it. It's like that's what you need right now. Yeah, people are tuning in, or not necessarily for that, but people are invested in this. Let's fuck it up. Break it up.
Now I got that Tennessee shit stuck in my head. I'm thinking about that Arrested Development song. I'm sorry, my bad.
Arrested Development. Oh, we had R-Truth show up and have a match.
Oh, really?
Samoa Joe. But he got his ass beat by Samoa Joe.
Okay, well that sounds.
I mean, he started off with some momentum.
Oh, then he hit him. I ain't see the match, but then he ended up still hitting him with that fucking 720 fucking forearm that he does.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was hitting all his shit as soon as that bell rang, and he debuted a new verse.
Nigga, isn't
I'm about to say, did he come out spitting?
Yo, isn't R-Truth like fucking Nick? Oh, I was gonna say 44. Yo, that nigga's 46.
He's 46 years old.
He's 46, still doing that 724 arm.
It's impressive. Like, this is stuff that I mean, not necessarily, make him like a champion or whatever, but if a guy has that much conditioning at that age, you might want to put some, a mid-card. Yeah, at least put a mid-card title on him or something. But we'll see. Asuka beat Billy Kay, I believe.
But still, you say put a mid-card title on him, but it's kind of hard when like your two mid-card titles. I was like, son, you got people like Seth Rollins on one end, and then you got
Shinsuke.
you got Shinsuke.
You got people like Dolph.
No, I wasn't saying holding it. I was saying contending. Oh yeah,
definitely. I still feel like Seth Rollins should not be in that title picture. He should be going for the Universal title. But
you can't do that when the nigga's not there.
Exactly. But that Seth Rollins competes like a world champion.
Oh, but
that's what you want to see.
If Rex had saw the last pay-per-view, he probably would have been as heated as us at the crowd for that main event for that Iron Man match.
Where they go to a tie and then they restart the match and then he fucks up and he just like heel shit and wins the match. No, it wasn't
even that, yo. It was the obsessive fucking like every minute of the match. Fucking the crowd is just not paying attention, just counting down from 10. The crowd was doing
the Royal Rumble, the Royal Rumble
that
countdown
shit was so
for
fucking
every
annoying.
minute. It was a 30-minute Iron Man match, and every time a minute passed by, they kept doing the 10-second Royal Rumble countdown with the buzzer sound. Shit was annoying.
So the crowd was trolling pretty much.
Yeah, they were annoying.
That's crazy when you say the crowd's annoying.
Yeah, they were like, I'm used to them trolling Roman Reigns matches at this point, but it wasn't even a Roman Reigns match.
Nope.
It was like, it was two people who like the fans as a whole usually actually like. So
They're just being annoying,
yeah,
putting themselves over. Speaking of putting yourself over, Paige and AJ were in the ring to announce the new. I mean, we already know who it is. We talk about Joe, but before that, somebody came out and tried to make themselves the number one contender.
somebody who has a winning record against AJ Styles.
Somebody has a winning record. James Ellsworth
James
came
Ellsworth.
out, pleaded his case, saying that he had a winning record, I believe he said, and then started talking shit about Paige, saying that she's pale, I believe, said something else, and then Paige had enough, and she fired his ass. So the same week we get an all women's pay per view, they decide to fire the person that won the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
I thought you was about to say something else. She got fed up and did another tape or some shit.
It's crazy. And now he's gonna come back at that event, and do something.
Yeah, man, I've always not been a fan of like. Actually, no, it's not even a fan. I've been against people like constantly interfering in matches. I've usually been against like somebody who has like multiple people interfering on their matches on their behalf. Like back in the day, that was what stopped me from watching SmackDown during the La Familia days with Edge.
Did you see any of Magnus's run in TNA as champion?
Nigga, that was during the days of the steel cage ladder match. That's when I stopped watching TNA as
the Dixieland match.
fucking god. That
all of his title matches ended with interference. Every single.
Oh, like the big AJ Styles one with literally the whole hill.
Dude, the entire
nigga, the entire hill part of the roster.
Heel, to get AJ. Yeah, that's why people kept calling Magnus the paper champion, because every singles match he had for the title, constant interference.
Like I cannot watch that. Like that shit is never entertaining to me, and it's never been. You know, I was like yeah, I know you. I know that.
In the G1.
Here's the thing. Here's the difference. Them niggas get disqualified, yo. So it's all good.
I'm the one that snitched out.
What, yo? Fuck yeah. Speaking of Tama Tonga, he over here on fucking Twitter calling Roman Reigns a snitch.
Calling Roman Reigns a snitch. It's like looking in the mirror and dissing yourself. He also got arrested out for being naked at a.
Nigga, that wasn't even.
That's
I knew exactly what you was talking about when you said that
fucking
shit.
Tama Tonga. He even posted that too. He was like, I'm in Twitter jail. Here's my mugshot. And that was the picture he put on Instagram. Yeah, that was the picture he put on Instagram. The dude that got arrested for being naked in Planet Fitness. Because it looks just like him. Looks just like the guy.
Hold up, is he legit in Twitter jail, yo? Like
not anymore. He was for like 12 hours.
What, for calling people pussies and shit?
Yeah, he was in Twitter jail.
Yo, like every single comment I can see it from him on Twitter. He's like, man, shut your pussy whole ass up, yo. I was like,
yeah, he was in Twitter jail. Somebody reported him.
I was like, damn, yo, I know you trying to play off your whole like super heel angle on New Japan, but still, nigga, you need to chill.
I think Fale's doing the same thing too by praising Trump.
God damn it.
I think that's the wrong way to go.
Yeah, and then he was like, wait, somebody asked him, I forgot what he tweeted, and then somebody asked him, I probably know what the answer is, but you supporting Trump now? And then he's like, where do you think I make jobbers great again from? I was like, oh boy.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, I was like, oh dear. Becky Lynch is the number one contender for the women's championship by beating the champion. She has to beat her again.
So when does that ever work out for anybody?
I don't know.
Like
for some reason, yeah, it's weird. Match number 1 of the tag team championship number 1 contender tournament was the New Day versus Senator.
Who won?
The phone. The New Day. Peace. They beat Alexander Wolf and Killian Dane.
So Sandy's just like been losing the vast majority of everything since they got called up.
Also, you should watch that match because the Usos were on commentary and it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was the fucking Usos.
Yeah.
You know our reigning defending niggas of the year.
Yep, in our award show. And when the Usos go to the ring, we have the music we haven't heard from in a while
The
of the
bar.
Bar.
Yeah.
The Bar show up after being MIA for weeks.
Mhm.
And next week, it'll be the second match of the tournament between the Usos and the Bar.
Yeah, just give us the Bar versus the Bludgeon Brothers. At least them niggas. Well, I wouldn't say comparable in size to the Bludgeon Brothers because the Bludgeon Brothers are fucking big as fuck. But
Yeah,
still, they closer to their size than everybody else.
yeah. I definitely want to see that. Then we had the main event, which was not a match. It was the Miz and Mrs. premiere party because Miz and Mrs. did debut on Tuesday at 10 o'clock.
I didn't see it, but I woke up and I saw it trending on Twitter, and it was like nobody said nothing but good things about that shit.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I saw a little bit before I started playing. It's pretty funny. But yeah, they had you hear the freaking fire trucks behind me.
Yeah.
Then
So
after that episode, Biz was like, okay, now that the episode's aired, it's like, who before this knew what the hell implied new photo shoot was?
oh yeah, because his phone messed up, and he thought that she said a nude photo shoot. Cause she straight up said it's an implied nude photo shoot, but he didn't hear that. He's like, what? And then he hung up and he told driver, I think she said it's a nude photo shoot. So then like he's in a room, he's like, I don't know what to do. Like, do I just go out there and cover myself, or do I just go out there and
Wow.
So he just went out there like, all right, I'm ready. And everyone was like, what the fuck? Just went out there butt ass naked.
I'm ready.
Yeah, he just went out butt ass naked
No,
for this photo
you
shoot.
ain't.
He just went out there. So he ended SmackDown. First of all, he had a baby. Well, that was a big reveal. The entire night they had a baby with them. Turns out that wasn't even their actual child. That was an actor. And then he goes out there, and he's supposed to have the baby in like a front, carrier on his chest. And then Daniel Bryan comes out. They're talking a whole bunch of shit together. And Daniel Bryan gets to the ring and he throws the baby, but you don't know it's a doll yet. So he throws it, and everyone's like, "Oh shit, that was a baby." No, it wasn't. Daniel Bryan catches it.
Of course it wasn't.
Yeah, he starts beating the shit out of Daniel Bryan, saying, "Oh, you know what? You thought that was gonna bring out that baby I was carrying. That was an actor."
Hey, there's nothing compared to fucking you playing Yakuza and them fucking playing football with the fucking baby and shit.
with my baby Haruto, my boy.
Hey, the baby was having fun, man. That's all that matters.
Oh, he's having the time of his life. He's living a rough life. Like he didn't even know who his dad was. His mom was in a coma. I had to go around town looking for milk in the town. I don't even know where I'm at. Shit is real. There's more sirens in the background. So are we gonna get we're gonna get Miz and Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam? Or we're just gonna?
Yes.
I mean, if this doesn't lead to anything at SummerSlam, what the fuck is the point?
To build up to WrestleMania early, nigga. I don't know.
Oh my god. No,
but then
that's
if you're gonna quote Daniel Bryan, he's like, "Do you really trust the writers at WWE to carry this story over all the way to WrestleMania?"
Probably not. The thing is, if they didn't do the whole build shit they did when he was, general manager and just doing the talking smack thing, and save that for now, it would have been good enough to go to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But they decide to just do all that hype shit while he can't compete.
Mm-hmm. They didn't know. They didn't even think he was going to be able to come back. To be honest, at that point. So.
But even then, that's a feud you do with you can fake a retirement and do that shit, and then to add a bit more to it. I'm not saying his was fake, but if they were really willing to do that for a feud, they could have just said, "Yeah, I'm retired," and then he's not. Like Shawn Michaels getting up from the wheelchair after Triple H beat his ass and challenging him to SummerSlam like that. Shit like that. Even though Triple H beat the shit out of him at SummerSlam again with the sledgehammer in the back. But yeah, we don't talk about that.
Hey, Shawn Michaels still won, nigga.
He still did. And he won the world title in his second match. Back at the Elimination Chamber.
Then he lost it the very next month, because Triple H reigned at the time.
First of all, who the fuck pissed off? Who did Shawn Michaels piss off? Yeah, Jesus. Somebody drove off. Like, yeah, your first match back after major back surgery. Post match, you're gonna get hit in the back with a sledgehammer. Like, oh great.
No,
After competing in it,
you gotta test your back, nigga.
I'm gonna say after competing in the street fight. Like,
Yeah, you
oh okay.
gotta test that back.
Like, all right, are you good to go? Yeah. Oh, we hope you are because you're getting an elimination chamber in the second match. Shit. Okay. And even though you won it, but it's still funny. Okay, NXT. We have a new NXT champion, even though we said it last week.
Yeah.
But that match was actually really good, and the people's reaction was even better. So please go out of your way to watch that. Watch that whole show. Honestly, it was only 3 matches. There was 3 matches. No, yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Adam Cole faced Sean Maluda, Lacey Evans faced some jobber chick, and we had the main event. Yeah. Also, we're getting Ricochet versus
Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah. I'm excited for that. Much excited. I'm looking forward to that. TNA held potentially one of the best pay-per-views of recent memory on Sunday.
I heard. Just because of how much wrestling is going on, I don't see me actually going back and watching it though. But yeah, I did hear nothing but good things about Slammiversary.
Great show.
Yeah, you said? Wow.
Yeah.
Great show. I really don't know what else to say about it. I'm not going to run down the whole show, but it is really good. A lot of good decisions. A lot of good...
I heard whoever the fuck Sami Callihan faced, that match was brutal.
He faced Pentagon Jr.
Then these niggas like smack fucking like, what was it, railroad spikes into each other's head with a fucking baseball bat or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was like, nigga.
And then Sami Callihan lost his hair. It was a mask versus hair match. And he got his arm broken. Storyline, like Pentagon does. You get that shit.
Man.
Yeah.
But I heard he was supposed to it seemed like the spot was supposed to be, he was supposed to smack the railroad spike into his head with a baseball bat, and then but the spot was supposed to be he was supposed to smack the spike and make this ding sound to make it sound real bad. But he kind of missed and actually smacked him in the head with a baseball bat or something.
I mean, I did hear it, but now that you mention it, I don't think he got the whole thing. Like a graze, yeah. I did definitely hear it. But I think match of the night was LAX. New LAX versus the OGs.
The OGs. You know, my LAX.
Yeah. Then Austin Roode. What the fuck was that? Austin Aries retained the world title
against Moose. But I heard. I only listened to a review of it, and I don't know. I'm going to get your opinion on it, but they were saying maybe the LAX versus the OGs thing seemed like more of something that could have been the main event versus. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they went all out in that match. All out. And then, because the main event was just, a main event.
Yeah.
Just a match. They just wrestled. That match had the crowd, on their feet, screaming and shit. I would say that, too. But it was a good show. If anyone is interested, definitely go out of your way to watch it. I'm looking at the SummerSlam poster, and there's no SmackDown Live people on it. It's just a mediocre poster. It's just Alexa Bliss and Brock Lesnar on the left, and then Ronda and Reigns on the right. It just says SummerSlam in the middle, and that's it.
What the hell else you need, man?
That's it. There's no SmackDown Live talent. It's terrible.
All you need is the 5 feet of Fury and...
Yeah, but it's so plain. It just looks like... I don't know. It's just there's no creativity in this shit at all. It's just a backdrop, 4 people, logo, time. Bam. Also, I'm glad to know that it starts at 7 and not 6. Although the pre-show is at 6. Because usually it's the biggest pay-per-view. We're going to start the pre-show at 5. Main card starts at 6. Oh, okay.
Nigga, so are you ready for WrestleMania to start at 4 o'clock, nigga?
I'm telling you, it's going to get to the point where we're going to have WrestleMania over breakfast. Yeah. It's going to happen. I'm going to be home with 2 bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits to talk about a tag team match at 10 in the morning.
What time does it usually start?
Well, it gets earlier and earlier every year.
Shit.
That's what it seemed like. Yeah.
Yeah, they had the pre-show. The past 2 years, they've had the pre-show at 5, and then the main card would start at 7 or 6.
No, I forgot. Yeah, wasn't it one year where we made the mistake of like when we do the live reactions, we decided to do a live reaction like for the pre-show too.
Mania 30, 32, I think it was.
Yeah, whenever the fuck it was, that whole thing ran like 6.5 hours, nigga. I was like,
yeah, that was Mania 32 because that was when Trish unveiled the women's championship.
No, it was Lita that did it.
Wait, who did I just say?
You said Trish.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Lita. Whoops. We might get Lita versus Trish at Evolution.
Oh, word. That'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be dope.
No, we're gonna. They're planning Mickey versus Lita. I mean, Mickey versus Trish.
Oh, word.
Man,
No vagina.
Bring Lita.
No vagina grabbing this time around.
Make Lita great again. For
Lita
real.
was great.
No, she put in work during.
That's why I said make her late again.
She almost spiked herself. What was it? The women's rumble when she did the moonsault. She was kind of. Oh, what is this? New Japan reportedly looking to re-sign Shinsuke Nakamura.
They can, man. Well,
And
actually,
from your friendly neighborhood Uncle Dave Meltzer.
no, never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna
No,
say, take it with a grain of salt. I know they do want him back. There will be attempts for all those guys, Gallows and Anderson. If they want to go back there, they can go back there. They're kind of treading water. Who knows how that's going to go? But they did say that his contract expires in a few months.
WWE, you better tread lightly.
I don't know. If he's unhappy, then
So let me ask you. Give me a reason why he would be unhappy. No push or
yeah. I mean, until now,
I think they've kept him in main event status
Yeah.
the whole time since he got called up.
yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, I was about to say for the little I've seen, I'd say so my damn self.
But the thing is, I think the thing is with Nakamura, like, if I was gonna put blinders on and hadn't seen him in New Japan, I would just think they have him in a really high spot, and I would say that's really good. But the thing is, if you've seen him in New Japan, like, there's a giant difference. He was like a celebrated superstar over there when you just watch anything that he does in New Japan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not to the level that he is now.
Yeah, it's like I'm not like, so I'm saying he's still in a really good spot in WWE. It's just you can't compare where he is in WWE to
where he was.
Yeah, of course.
Same as my boy Hideo.
Yeah.
Especially now, because I'm watching that gigantic 5-hour like compilation thing on YouTube of his matches in Marufuji. I'm like, man, where's this guy at?
And my first introduction to Morofuji was when he competed in the G1 against Okada. I was like, nigga, that match was hate as fuck.
It's funny because he competes like that everywhere but Noah.
Damn, why?
Yeah, I'm like, why do you phone it in on your home promotion? I mean, when it comes to like big title matches, like when he had to win the belt back from Suzuki Gun 2 times, amazing. But every other thing, he just phones it in. Like now. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? That's what I'm hoping when Hideo shows up to have that match in September, he, they both do just kick it up a notch, and hopefully someone just tells Hideo, hey, you want to stay? Like, you not happy over there, right? You not happy. You don't want to come back? We got a seat for you. And you just speak celebrated English, like what? Like, nigga, what? But yeah, that injury really set him back. Well, injuries,
yeah.
Yeah, they really set him back. There's a pre-sale code for Honor Club members for the G1 Super Show at the Garden. So I don't know if anyone wants those tickets. I do.
Nigga, I'm in Virginia.
I want to go see the G1 Super Kato. What else can we talk about here? 2K19 is getting a Woo special edition.
The fuck?
Yeah, that's what it's called, a Woo special edition.
So, extra Ric Flair niggas?
Yeah, you're gonna get a copy of the deluxe edition. I mean, you're gonna get fucking Roddy Piper, Dustin Rhodes, Rick and Dragon Steamboat. You get Macho Man Randy Savage and The Undertaker from 2002. You get Starcade 1983, and you get an in-game attire for Ric Flair in his Mania 24 robe. You obviously get Rey Mysterio and Ronda Rousey. It also comes with a Hall of Fame replica ring.
Yo, here's the thing though. Instead of telling me what you gonna give me what a fucking game, how about they explain how they're actually gonna try to improve the gameplay?
Yeah,
Because they've been
Yeah.
putting out the same
there
shit
was
for
an
like the last
announcement, not
5
an
years.
announcement, but I think the director, the CEO of 2K, said that they're gonna like overhaul the series.
I'll
Like
believe
they're
it when I
all their
see it.
yeah, me too. Like they said they're gonna overhaul all the series with WWE specifically in mind. So
I know one thing. 2K14 was the shit, man. God
also
damn it.
2K19, the Woo edition gives you a Ric Flair Funko Pop. I mean, if that's not enough to get you to buy it, what the fuck is?
Man, I don't buy Funko Pops. Man.
Hey, it's a
Everybody's not a Ric Flair.
limited edition commemorative plaque featuring a fabric piece from Ric Flair's iconic pink or purple roll. See, you get a piece of roll. Right?
So niggas can't
like,
get a
it's
whole
not
fucking
legit.
robe, nigga.
Yeah, you get a piece of it.
No.
Yeah, you got a piece of the world.
Yeah, just like they did with
shit is that?
the John Cena thing, where they gave the
What was
piece
it?
of
Giving
the
niggas the
mat.
piece of the ring?
Yeah, the piece of the ring mat from his 16th world title win. And now All
That's
In,
why.
now Ring of Honor has like an All In thing where if people I don't know what the it's like a premium thing where they'll get a piece of the ring mat from the All In show. Yeah, I don't know. People.
Here's the thing. I know that a lot of people out there are just collectors, but
Yeah.
I'm not one of them. I don't want just like a piece of a fucking ring mat. Yeah, what the
Yeah.
fuck am I gonna do with it?
And there's tons of people that just collect stuff like that. Like people that collect all the Hulk Hogan stuff, they gotta have the brawling buddies, they gotta have the shirt, the
Like
tassel.
niggas who collect all the fucking Nintendo amiibos and shit.
Yeah, and Nintendo's making it easier. I mean, they're not making it easier for them because then people just trade, or they just
Like
They
niggas
travel.
who had all the fucking Skylander figures and shit.
Like people travel for Amiibo and stuff. Like, yeah, I gotta go to that store and get it. It's only available in that GameStop, and I can't get it online. Fucking flying. It's like, dude, wow. It's like, holy shit. Like, if you had that commitment towards everything else you did in life, you would be a billionaire. If I had that kind of commitment, I would not be still. I wouldn't be here right now. I gotta go. It's over there. I gotta fly over there. I gotta do this. So it's a mess. I don't know what else to talk about. Grandmaster Sexay arrested again.
What? God damn it!
No.
Wait, what happened?
Grandmaster Sexay arrested again.
Oh God.
Or is this an old article? Or is it earlier in the month? Why would you post the same shit twice? It was on July 7th. We knew that. I'm about to say, stop banging it. Banging it.
Smacking it.
So there's big rumors about Matt Riddle. Since he's
signing with WWE?
he's canceling all his appearances, drops out of the battle for Los Angeles, drops out of everything. And people are already saying that since one of his commitments is in New York for NXT weekend and SummerSlam weekend, that he might just show up. I mean, like, talk to Vince and have a meeting. But that also raises a lot more questions that go beyond Matt Riddle. Because Matt Riddle is a heavy stoner.
Oh,
Not that that's a bad thing.
Yeah, I heard about that.
They would get some really big eyes on them, considering that if they bring a person like that in with their wellness policy, then what does that say about everybody else that partaked in the ganja activity beforehand and lost their jobs because of it? Would Randy? What would that?
Are you asking us?
Who the fuck
No,
was
like,
it? Matt Sydal? Yeah.
Matt Sydal.
Fucking.
Up there with smoking synthetic weed.
Nigga,
You're outta here.
here's the thing. Both him and R-Truth got suspended for that. The thing is, R-Truth did it once and was like, alright, yeah, I learned my lesson. This nigga was like, alright, I'm on for suspension. Yeah, let me smoke some more.
Do that shit again. And now TNA's making that his gimmick. He's just high all the time.
Especially when like that whole time, yo, he did that shit while he was tag team champions with Kofi.
Yeah, Kofi. And you would think Kofi was the one that partook in that, considering his gimmick is from being Jamaica originally, but no. Kofi ain't got shit to do with that. It's just Evan. I'm interested to see if that happens, but shit. You know how many people had to lose wellness policy strikes because of this shit? If they're really gonna let that dude in? It's like TNA straight up says, we don't test you for weed.
It's like, oh, we're...
Yeah. Matt Sydal, X Division champ. Why? I'll tell you why. Brian Cage, I'm not saying he smokes weed, but there's definitely something in there, but...
Well, he's not a man, nigga. He's a machine.
He is a big guy. Like, he is... And he's flipping everywhere. I'm like, dude, you're like the complete package. Yeah, I will put the world belt on that guy.
The only thing I can say is that at this point in time, marijuana shouldn't even be looked at as a drug.
No, it does so
People
much.
are still doing that in 2018, and for your company is some shit.
Yeah, like, it's not bad
at all.
I mean, as long as they don't do it, during the shows or things like that in their downtime, sure. Like after the show or like when you're in the hotel for a little bit, sure. But then don't do it like before you go out there.
All I can say is if Michael Phelps could smoke weed and win all these
Michael Phelps
championships,
is swimming.
He's the man.
Breaking records with weed.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I guess it's just a company thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of company, nigga, what the fuck is it with Juice Robinson? Was it arguably supposed to be the third highest champion in New Japan, but he's lost all 4 of his first G1 matches.
Yep, he is at 0.
Like, son, who the hell do they do that with?
Which raises the same statement I said. I don't think New Japan is doing what they said they were going to do with that belt.
Nope.
That idea flew out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Just like every single stipulation and idea they had with their previous belts. Like, we have the Intercontinental belt, defended all over the world. No. I mean, granted, it's their second highest belt.
Yeah.
But then they're like, all right, never open weight championship. No. Everyone's a heavyweight. Everyone's a fucking heavyweight in that division. The day I see the junior heavyweights versus heavyweights in there, get me.
Man, that's why you should fucking... Nigga, you should... That's why Okada should have been never openweight championship, so then his match against fucking Marty Scurll could have been an actual openweight.
Yeah, openweight, yeah. Mm-hmm. I fucked against Okada, I'm like...
Yeah, it's because he tossed in the NWA World Championship, and he was like, how much does it weigh? He was like, yo, it's 10 pounds.
10 pounds ago.
He's like, I'm fucked against Okada, aren't I?
Yeah. Ooh, Gail Kim with a big statement. Somebody said it would be cool to see a Gail Kim in Evolution come October. And she straight up said, happy for the women in the company, but if I ever made a return, it would be only for Impact Wrestling.
Dude,
there you have
because she don't trust.
I was about to say, people are gonna be like, "Oh, you don't like money." He's like, for one appearance, sure, I would take the money. But if you want to talk about how she was pushed in either company, TNA pushed her through the moon and the stars. We would not have the knockouts without Gail Kim. I can say that shit freely.
They didn't have no fucking championship until her feud with Awesome Kong.
Nothing. They were just out there. Yeah, these are the knockouts. We're not divas. It's like, yeah, but what separates you? You're doing the same thing. How comes Gail Kim? Yeah, I'm going to face this larger-than-life person and win. And then get my ass beat. Yeah, like
so you ain't going to mention that she lost the championship to fuck Awesome Kong like the very next one?
Lost it. Oh, I just said that she lost again. The reason she said somebody said why I wonder. She's like, because I've been there twice. I have never been happy there. Life is about happiness. Impact Wrestling is my happiness. It's not about money sometimes. People just don't understand that.
Yeah.
See, she wasn't happy. Even though she won the Women's Championship on her first night.
Mm-hmm. But then they, after a while, they kind of just, scrolled.
Yeah, she was just there. Like, yeah, I'm Team Molly Holly. What are you guys doing? Oh, she's the Women's Champion. What are you doing?
I wouldn't even say teaming, yo. It just seemed like they made it into Molly Holly's bitch, yo.
Yeah. Molly was the champion. She was just there to just handle her. Yeah, shouts to Molly Holly, man. Super underrated.
Molly Holly.
That's Tamale Holly. I don't have anything else
Like,
to talk
for as nice of a person as she is, yo, in real life, like, she made a really good heel, though. I was like,
yeah, with the white shirt and the black pants, short hair, she was a bitch. And then it all culminated. Yeah, it all culminated with her losing her hair at WrestleMania 20, which was her idea.
Yeah.
Simply just to get on the card. We gotta get on the card. I'll lose my hair if I lose a match. Word? Yeah. All right, you're on the card. Lost her hair to Victoria. And then she came out with that wig, which is funny because in Day of Reckoning, I think it was Day of Reckoning and SmackDown versus Raw, she had the wig. Like, it's just ridiculously weird hair. Like, yeah, that's a wig. The whole wig.
It's a whole wig.
Yeah, I have nothing else.
Did they ever have any fucking wrestling games with CM Punk with the mask when you had to?
I believe SmackDown versus Raw 09 or 10?
Probably 09, because I think I had 09.
Yeah, I think it was 09 was the tag when they had the whole tag team thing with Shawn Michaels and they're like, yeah, we put a focus in this game on a bunch of tag team maneuvers. I think it was in that one. He did have it though. Google it. I think they had it. Let me Google that. CM Punkerton.
Except now we know fucking legally it did stand for not Chicago Magnet, Chick Magnet.
Chick Magnet Punk.
He had to tell niggas what it meant under oath, nigga.
Under oath? Under oath. Oh no, this was all the way in 2011.
No, 2011.
Yeah, because that was 2010 when he lost his hair to Mysterio and then Big Show took the mask off on the ladder and
because if they did, I knew it was one of those games I didn't get.
Yeah, I didn't get a wrestling game from 09. The last one I got was 09, then I didn't get one until 12. And I haven't bought one since. All the other ones my friend just left here. 14 and 16. No, 13. No, I have 12. I don't have 13.
Like, the real selling point for me with those wrestling games back in the day anyway used to be the original stories. They don't even have those anymore, so it's like, why the fuck would I get it?
Remember how they promoted 13? Like, you know, they had the Attitude Era story, all this shit. I'm like, yo, this is enough to get people to play it.
Yeah, because it was a fucking Attitude Era.
Yeah, the Attitude Era, and then... Yeah, but it made you look forward to getting it. Yeah. It was like, I'm just going to get the same system with new characters, and now it's just like, all right, here's 14, which is okay. You have the showcase. Again, the showcase, when you go through, 30 years of WrestleMania?
I fucked with 14. I like 13 and 14.
Yeah, so 14 was like, I get to go through all these WrestleManias. This is great. But then after that, everything else was just like,
15 was.
Yeah, 15
it was like they took an entire step back. I was
the biggest thing about 15 was we're on next generation console. That was the biggest promotion. Look at these graphics, next generation. Look at these graphics. Look at these graphics. Look at these graphics, guys. And then it's just like, that's it.
Yeah.
16, nothing.
Nope.
Nothing. 16, they didn't try to do anything. 17, nothing. It came to the point where they were using games to tease returns of former superstars. Like, who did you see?
I thought they switched up the system, though.
No. Yeah, all they did is add, startup collar and tie-ups and shit to the game. That's it.
That's it. Yeah. Everything else is just...
Yeah, when I got fit, because, bro, I'm telling you, we was on 14 and 13 heavy. And then it was just, we were excited for 15. And then 15 came, my niggas was like, what the fuck is this?
You can't get me excited by saying, there's going to have all these superstars. I'm like, but I don't want to play your game. What good is having all these... Well, what's good of having all these stars if the game is just going to be...
shit.
Yeah. It's weird. I don't know what they're going with.
I think, in the past few years, the only thing they really added is extra, transitions for reversals for moves, and that's about it. And I like that because I was tired of, about to hit somebody with a vertical suplex, and then for some reason they counter in, a fucking small package.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, did you? You never played TNA Impact, did you?
No.
Every reversal was an arm drag.
God damn.
Going for a DDT, they'll just go down arm drag. Going for a back body drop, go down arm drag. Everything was just an arm drag reversal. The original SmackDown games, you just dodged. You just press script. Go side. Go to the side. Go to the side. But TNA were just like, yeah, I'm about to hit you with the fucking border toss. Nope. On drag. Like, oh, cool. Styles Clash? Nope. I must get out the Styles Clash. On drag. Like, damn, this is the best counter ever. That game would have been really good if it had better controls. Those controls were a mess. Storyline was great. The characters looked amazing. It just was not. It was fun, but if you got past the controls, it was fun.
I don't know what the hell the whole thing with making Suicide into a real character was.
Yeah, they made a video game character and brought him to life. And it's cool how they promoted that character in their show. But the thing is, if you blinked, you literally missed it. They just flashed on the screen. I only caught it because I used to record Impact illegally, of course. Get on my TV, put it on tape, and then I remember seeing a knockouts match, and the screen flashes for 1 second. I'm like, what the fuck was that? So during commercial break, rewind that shit to that moment, freeze frame. Whoissuicide.com? Like, what the fuck? So my dumb ass, I gotta know what the fuck this is. Whoissuicide.com? It leads you to like a MySpace profile. Remember how MySpace had this side profile that had like, online, last signed in, who it is or whatever.
Yeah.
And it just had the skull face on it, and that was it. It was like skull face, last online, the time. But that was it. Essentially, it was just like a MySpace thing, but nothing else was on it. Then eventually, they started putting more stuff in, and then we got the TNA game announcement. Then we heard of the character, and then he came on TV. I was like, wow. I was cool at the time. I was like, holy shit, this is a really cool way to promote stuff. I hadn't seen anything like that since, Jericho? Which I was convinced that wasn't even Jericho. I thought that was just going to be another TV show or something that they just threw on there. With all the codes and numbers.
Oh, that shit for the Save Us shit?
Yeah, I'm like, what? The first time I saw
I only knew it was Jericho because fucking, wrestling sites.
No, not me. That completely caught me. I didn't have a computer. That completely caught me by surprise. I mean, towards the end, I was like, Save Us. I'm like, I don't know who this is. But they fuck it up by having Chris Jericho clothesline the marathon runner.
Yeah, marathon runner.
Yeah, I'm
he
like,
did the
why
pose.
would you? Yeah, like, why would you do that? Why not just have the thing, Randy in the ring and you see the screen and then show up? That's the one thing I didn't like. But that was cool. Just that whole Save Us thing. That was interesting. And then he did it again with the It Begins 2012, which wasn't as good, but it was okay. I like that. Jericho knows how to make a debut or return. Or both, actually. In New Japan, he's like, yeah, you know what, Kenny Omega, fuck you, I'm coming for your belt. Like, oh, shit. Okay. Wait, had no belt. No, you did. He was Intercontinental champ, right? Right?
Say what?
No, he was U.S. champ. Chris Jericho.
Kenny Omega, yeah, when he faced him at Wrestle Kingdom.
He was U.S. champ. Because I forgot that Kenny lost that belt to Switchblade. Jay White. HWA.
See, this is the Juice who hasn't done jack shit.
Juice getting Pussy Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
But the pussy's coming for you. Anyway, I'm out of topics. I'm hungry. I don't know what else to talk about. So, I guess that's it for this week.
That's it?
Yeah. That's it.
There's no events this weekend that I know of.
Is it? UFC,
I believe there is a UFC.
Yeah, I was about to say
there is
UFC on Fox, ain't it? Because I saw them doing open workouts and shit.
Yeah, we're getting a UFC.
Oh, I can't wait.
And then that's it. Oh no, Ryzen. Ryzen is on Sunday.
I ain't gonna be up for no damn Ryzen.
Oh, me either. I didn't buy it. I'm just gonna wait for MMA Core to upload it. What? You hear nothing?
Yeah. Still, yo, UFC on Fox.
Yeah, Eddie Alvarez versus Dustin Poirier.
Jose Aldo versus Jeremy Stevens. You got Joanna Jerker versus Tisha Torres. And then these other two niggas, I don't know.
Alexander Hernandez versus Olivier Albin Mercier.
So then on the prelims, yo, you got a nigga named Hakeem Dawadu, nigga.
Good lord. Yo, Meek Mill fought on Saturday.
Meek Mill?
Yeah, Meek Mill.
Oh, who was it? Fucking something Meek. I forgot.
Yeah, it's just Amik. I think it's Amik.
Yeah.
Emic?
I don't remember what the fuck that nigga's name.
Hold on. Yeah, Emil Meek.
Yeah, Emil Meek. Yeah, that's what his name
You
is.
just call him Meek Mill. Emil Meek. Yeah, he fought on Saturday. Sorry, yeah. No, Sunday. He fought on Sunday. And Corey Beeston 25-8 won his fight.
He beat the shit out of Glover Teixeira.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Shogun, man. Shogun got
yeah.
knocked the fuck out. I think it's time.
Mm-hmm.
I hate saying that. Like,
He was on a fucking 3-fight winning streak before that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he was on a win streak, but you know, I don't know.
But before that, he had lost 4 of his last 5.
I don't know. It's not my decision to make.
Wait, are we still recording?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the next big show, the next big UFC show is
I had to wrap it up, music play, yo, but still.
Yeah, fuck it. So yeah, UFC this weekend, and I don't know. That's it. It's Rise and MMA weekend. You got UFC on Saturday. You got Rise on Sunday. Ryzen is a significantly longer show, but they're usually really good. I can't buy one. I can't buy this pay-per-view though.
Alright, so I guess if we're gonna end it, so far yeah, for us at One Tree Hill, running the gauntlet. We don't know if we're gonna switch the name.
I'm about to say, help us come up with a name. Don Dreezy,
hey,
you're on the one.
I like run the gauntlet. I don't know.
Right, you see, yeah.
I like that too.
See, I like it. See, but we'll wait. We'll give it some time, and then
we'll
close out this season of One Tree Hill with the Nigga of the Year award. I mean, the Memorial Awards.
Yeah.
And then January we'll start a whole new thing. We'll probably do running the gauntlet. We'll tell Jared to make us another belt. And
yeah. Go ahead and heal someone.
Yeah, and cash in. If someone tells you they're gonna show you stuff, cash it in. That's what I'm gonna say. If someone if someone told you they were gonna give you something and then just
inside joke.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah. See you next week.